Okay, in this video, this is a way overdue video, we're going to talk about detox pathways. If you're fasting, if you're doing the ketogenic lifestyle and you're not thriving, it's possible that your detox pathways are shut. And I want to help you understand what those pathways are and help you understand how you can open them up. So get ready. I've never done this video before. Really excited to share this info with you. Okay, Dr. Mindy here, and today I want to talk about your detox pathways because this is showing up all over the place with those of you that are fasting with us once a month. Many of you guys are getting rashes, you're gaining weight, you're fatigued, brain fog, joint pain, and I want to explain about your detox pathways because these are crucial for you to be succeeding at fasting. You've got to open up these detox pathways. So let me start off by explaining how toxins build in your body, or all of our bodies. So there are three ways that toxins get into your body. They will get in through your lungs, so you can breathe them in. So right now, air pollution in most parts of the world is at the highest it's ever been. And we're seeing heavy metals, we're seeing dioxins, we're seeing a whole variety of problems in the air that we're breathing in. A lot of times it's indoor air too. So those of you who remodel your homes, I know here in our clinic, when we moved in here, we did low VOC carpet and paint because you can breathe these toxins in through both internal and external air. So you can breathe them in. The second place you're getting toxins from is your skin. So putting any kind of lotion on your skin can have an effect on your toxic load. This is why we're big fans of the Think Dirty app or Skin Deep app, where you want to look at the products that are going on your hair, they're going on your skin, because that's an entry point for toxins as well. And then, of course, most of you know, or hopefully you know, that the gut is an entry point for toxins. And right now, we have got a ridiculous amount of chemicals in our food that we're eating every single day. Some of these chemicals, one branch of chemical is called a forever chemical, and it takes 8 years to get half of it out of your body. So imagine if you're eating that chemical over and over and over again, it's never going anywhere. So when you start to fast, if you're breathing toxins, you're putting the toxins on your skin, you're eating toxins, and you come to fasting to start to repair your health, a lot of times what will happen is that these toxins will start to get dispersed, and if your pathways are not open, you get really bad symptoms. So toxins come in through those three ways, and they have to be filtered through your liver. So the first thing to understand is the liver is the most crucial organ for detoxification. If there is any congestion in the liver, if your liver has been dealing with a high toxic load for a very long time, then when you come to fasting, you might start to notice that you're not getting the same results that your friends are getting, that you might not be thriving in the way that you want to be thriving because the liver needs some love. And we'll be talking about that a little bit on this video, and then in future videos, I want to talk about how you prepare each one of these organs for your fasting experience. So everything gets filtered through the liver. When the liver, in a healthy body, what the liver will do is then pass on those toxins to 6 different detox organs. So your skin being one, your eyes, believe it or not, your eyes and your nose are a detox organ, your kidneys are a detox organ, your colon, your lungs, and then your lymph system. So each one of these systems needs to be healthy in order for your liver to detox and pass that load off so that it can exit out of your body. So if your liver is congested, if it is overworked, what it's going to do is, and your pathways, these organs are not healthy, what's going to happen is the liver has got to find another place to store it. So it will store toxins in fat, it will store toxins in your brain, and sometimes it'll even store toxins in your joints. So a lot of you, I noticed as you're fasting, you're getting joint pain or joint swelling because the liver is just pushing those toxins out to those areas. So How do you know if these detox organs are healthy? Well, the first symptom that we see a lot are rashes, and we see this with the keto rash specifically. A lot of people come to the ketogenic diet, they get a keto rash, and they start to get scared because they think that it's a problem with the diet. All the ketogenic diet, keto rashes, is the liver starts to move toxins to the skin, and it will push it out the skin, and that's where you'll start to see the toxins exiting. The eyes and the nose, we see this a lot in our heavy metal detoxing, that a lot of people will start to get like swollen eyes, pink eyes, mucus coming out of the eyes, because the eyes are an exit point. It's a place the body's going to push it out. Same thing with the nose. A lot of people are going to notice sinus congestion problems as they start to fast because the body is pushing toxins out through that organ. Okay, kidneys. So your kidneys are constantly filtering the toxins that the liver is sending on to all of these organs, but especially to the kidneys. The kidneys especially will detoxify heavy metals. So we see this a lot with fasting, where people will start to get kidney pain. Sometimes you'll get a kidney infection. We've seen that in my clinic several times, where somebody will go into a dry fast or they'll go into a 3-day water fast, and all of a sudden they get a kidney infection, they'll get a bladder infection, because the body's in this healing state and it's pushing those toxins out through the kidneys. That's the organ that it's really accelerating the detox, or the toxic exiting is happening through the kidneys. Okay, then your colon. Oh my gosh, this is such a big one. So many of you guys are experiencing this one where you get constipated. You start fasting and then all of a sudden you get constipated. We're not a fan of that. We want to make sure that your colon is open. You should be having bowel movements. Depending on the length of the fast, we definitely want you having bowel movements so you're moving those toxins through the colon. Then we have the lungs. So this is a little more rare, but we do see people who end up with some kind of congestion as they start fasting, because the toxins are moving through the lungs. And then the last one, and the one that I think is probably the most common that people don't quite understand, they think they got the flu or they got sick, is they start fasting and all of a sudden they get their lymph nodes swell up, maybe their inguinal lymph nodes swell, they get a sore throat, and a lot of times I see this also in my clinic a lot, where people will say, yeah, I was fasting and all of a sudden I got the flu. Well, it wasn't really the flu, it was that the liver was passing these toxins off to those pathways. So before you go to build yourself a fasting lifestyle, what I want you to ask yourself is, are those organs healthy? Is the liver healthy? Are the detox organs open and ready to move those toxins out? If they are not, your fasting experience is not going to be very fun, and you're going to end up with a lot of adverse reactions. So, and I just named a few. If you are having rashes, if you're constipated, if you have kidney infections or kidney pain, if you're getting puffy eyes, if you're getting swollen joints, if you're holding on to weight, that is a clear sign that your pathways are stuck. And I will tell you, after doing fasting hundreds of thousands of people for the last several years, this is a major issue that needs to be addressed. And it's too much to address on one video, so what I'm going to do is stay tuned. I'm going to do each one of these organs, and I'm going to break down what you can do to start to open these organs up, so that when you do come to a fasting lifestyle, when you do start to build yourself this fasting lifestyle, that those organs are ready and they're prepared, and your fasting experience is not only more effective, but more comfortable. So if you recognize any of those symptoms, put it in the comments. This is how we know how to customize these videos for you. But put it in the comments what you're noticing. I'm sure some of you, I know a lot of you have reached out about gaining weight. A lot of you are having brain fog, rashes. Those are just pathway issues. That's all that is. And I want to teach you how to open them up. But the first way to correct this is to understand it. So there are your detox pathways. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so that when I do a video on each one of these pathways, that you get notified and that you're getting the information. Because fasting is amazing. It's a miracle. But if your pathways are closed, it's not going to feel so much like a miracle. So, as always, I hope that helps.